Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakak Radash. I'm from the Prophets in Babylon out of the Waco, Texas camp, affiliated with the branch of Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. I'm your brother Atiyat. I like to give a special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. May the blessing of election be upon your household. And lesson for today is a breaking down of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 24. And Lord willing, I hope and pray that this will be a edifying lesson to you brothers and you few sisters. So without further delay, I'm going to go into it. The book of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 24. And to Yahushua, the mediator of the new covenant, and to the blood of sprinkling that speaketh better things than that of Abel. Yeah. So Yahushua's blood was compared to Abel's blood. Now, at the end of the day, Yahushua is the mediator, which means that his blood was greater because he covered the sins of our people. You know, let's get that right quick just to prove that point. Matthew chapter 1 and verse 21. Matthew 1 and 21. And she shall bring forth a son, talking about Mary, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua. Yahushua means he that delivers. For he shall save his people from their sins. And his people are the nation of Israel. Remember, Yahushua sprang out of the tribe of Judah. So, at the end of the day, his sacrifice, his blood sacrifice was greater. You know, Abel, his blood cried out for vengeance. You know, basically. Let's get that. Let me go into Matthew chapter 4. Salakia. Genesis chapter 4. Genesis chapter 4, and I'll start here in verse 3. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord Yahweh. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof, meaning he brought the best. You know, do you remember Cain was a keeper of sheep, you know, and Abel was a keeper of sheep. Cain, he was the tiller of the ground, you know. Okay, so let me go back here in verse 4. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of the flock and of the fat thereof, meaning he brought the best. And the Lord Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou do it well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou do it not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Yeah, so Yahweh basically told Cain, hey, look, why are you wrong? You know, if you had did the same thing that Abel would have done, your gift would have been accepted, you know. But Cain wanted to do his own thing, and he's in the spirit of these Edomites. These Edomites want to do their own thing, you know. This is why Earth is in need of new management. You have to understand, Cain and Abel were both given you know, the instructions. Just as Adam, their father, they were given the instructions as well. When you read in Genesis where he says he breathed in the breath of life, the Lord breathed in the breath of life to Adam. Basically, that's the instructions of how to handle everything. You know, and so Adam was the first prophet to receive the instructions. You know, but he broke it. He broke the covenant. So then it fell upon Abel. But we know eventually, Cain, slew his brother Abel. Let me go into that. Okay. Verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass that when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel and his blood and his brother. Start again. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? So basically he lied, you know, and then turned around and, you know, basically got fly with Yahweh saying, am I my brother's keeper? Which, and you have brothers that come into this truth and knowledge and are in that same spirit, And we're all, at the end of the day, we're all our brother's keepers, We all should have love and care for our fellow brothers. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground. Yeah. So basically, Cain's blood cried out, basically for vengeance, you know, and this is what led to Cain being a vagabond, basically wandering from land to land, never really having you know, never basically a vagabond, you know. So he was basically a wanderer, you know. And basically, that's the spirit of these Edomites. They have taken on different, like right now, they claim that they're the real Jews, which we know that's not true, because the true Israelites are the ones who are under the curses, as spoken in um, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15 through 68. It tells you that, we're under those curses. So at the end of the day, um, Abel's blood cried out for vengeance, and so forth with us as well. We right now we cry out for vengeance. We're ready for Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai to give that command to his son Yahweh Shai to bring forth that kingdom, man. Bring forth that destruction that needs to take place on this part of the earth, man, because this man has ruined the earth. So going back to Yahweh Shai, this Isaiah chapter 53 and verse 10, because this is the importance of Yahweh Shai's sacrifice. Isaiah chapter 53 and 10. Yes, it pleased the Lord Yahweh to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord Yahweh shall prosper in his hand. Yeah. So Yahweh Shai was bruised, and this pleased Yahweh because basically this was how it was going to set up that new covenant, and this is how we got back into good standings with our with Yahweh, you know. And this is why Yahweh Shai is the mediator that go to. We cannot get to the Heavenly Father without going through Yahweh Shai, you know. So we needed that covenant that Yahweh Shai brought through his blood sacrifice. Let me go into another one here. Um, John chapter 3 and verse 16. John chapter 3 and 16. For Yahweh loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. So right now, his sins have covered the nation of Israel. In particular, right now, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is dealing with those who are of the elect. Lord willing, we of that ilk, because we're the ones who are sighing and moaning of all the wickedness that goes on in this place, you know. Hebrews chapter 9 and verse 12. Neither by the blood of goats and calves, but by his own blood, talking about Yahweh Shai, he entered in once into the holy place, having obtained eternal redemption for us. Yeah, so this was the importance of Yahweh Shai's sacrifice, because it was greater than the sacrifice of goats and calves. You know, this sacrifice was to bring forth that covenant and to also take away the sins of our people. Because you remember, we fell short. Adam fell short on down, and through sin, we all die. You know, so Lord willing, I hope and pray that this was an edifying lesson showing you the importance of Yahweh Shai's sacrifice and in comparisons to Abel's Abel's blood, which basically cried out for vengeance, because at the end of the day, Abel's blood did not cover for the sins of our people, but Yahweh Shai's blood sacrifice covered the sins of our people, of the nation of Israel. So again, Lord willing, I hope and pray that this is an edifying lesson. Once again, I want to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakak Radash. Special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect. Until the next time, Lord willing, I'll say Shalom.